Bergs coming at you. Let's see if the show is ready. You ready, show? Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to commence. Please get to your seats. Extinguish all flammable devices. Turn off all cellular devices and laptops. Because right now you are about to experience the eighth wonder of the world, the show. Woo! You talking to the show, folks. You talking to the Bergs. I want you all to stand up, Slimy G, with your slimy $1 Australian money. I dare you to give me $2. I want you all to stand up and put your hand over your heart. Because you looking at the American flag here, folks. You ain't looking at the Australian flag or the New Zealand flag, which is covered by a Union Jack from the United Kingdom. This is the Stars and Stripes, the red, white, and blue. Slimy G, I dare you to give me $3. You can't do it. This is a real flag, folks. Everybody stand up right now. Put your right hand on your heart. Take your hat off and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Woo! You talking about a real country here, Simon G. You ain't talking about a fucking debtor's nation like yours. You ain't talking about Australia, which was founded by a bunch of criminals. They took all the fucking slimiest of slime bags, the serial killers, the rapists, the bottom of the barrel from England, and they sent them to the island of Australia. And that's what they did, folks. You don't want to believe me? Look it up. Australia was formed by the worst of the worst. You didn't get the best of the best. That's why you got Mr. Slimy G, who's one of the worst of the worst. I don't care if he's giving me a little $2, $1. He can't give me any real money. He saves that for his little boy, his little boyfriend. Like Whiskey OG, all these people. He just shows them $50. Okay? People like fucking G Mangoes just shows them $25, $50. Like that. He plays with me like he's a fucking alley cat. And he's got a little mouse there. He's playing with me like Makiba. Rest in peace, Makiba. Rest in peace. You talking to a man. You talking to a man here, folks. You talking to a man who comes from the greatest country in the history of the world, the United States of America. All you motherfuckers up there in Canada, out there in the UK, out there in the slimiest country in the history of the world. He can't give more than $1. That's what he's giving, $1. All you folks out there in Australia, that's not a fucking country. That's a fucking debtor's prison. And fucking New Zealand. New Zealand? I got your New Zealand right here. Huh? What the fuck you talking about? You're talking about a real flag here, Slimy G. You ain't talking about a fucking Union Jack. You talking about the Stars and Stripes, the red, white, and blue, brother. You ain't talking about your flag, huh? What's your flag? Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something about Australia and also New Zealand. They're basically outposts of England and the UK. They don't have their sovereignty. It's not a democracy there. They don't have freedom of speech like we do in America. They don't have a constitution or the Bill of Rights. They're basically England's little bitch. And I'm talking to you, Slimy G. I'm talking to you from your fucking country. He doesn't even have a country. He's a froggy. He's a Francais. He's a froggy Francais from fucking Belgium, whose parents were probably convicted of a crime, and they were all sent out there to Australia. Because no one is sent to Australia, folks. Why'd you leave Belgium then, huh? You little puke. And you know what? If Australia wasn't bad enough, you got that fucking island over there, a couple 100 miles away. You got New Zealand. They call them Kiwis. Kiwis. Okay? I fucking hatoof on Kiwis. I'll give him a fucking big elbow right in the fucking mouth. You look at the fucking New Zealand flag, it's the same basically thing as the fucking Australian flag. A big fucking Union Jack and a couple little stars, a couple little blah, blah, blah. The whole fucking country. Your country and fucking New Zealand. America, we take you out in a week. A week. We would take New Zealand out in fucking an hour. Okay? You're talking to a man here. You're talking to the show. You don't live in a fucking country, Slimy G. You gotta drive. You don't drive in the left hand. Your fucking rig's gotta be you're fucking driving a stick shift. Are you fucking kidding me? You drive a stick shift. Your fucking steering wheel's on the left-hand side. You're shifting. This motherfucker, he's in fucking Australia. He's got to shift like this with his left hand. I take my left hand and I shove it up your ass. Huh? What do you think about that, Slimy G? You would like it. Huh? 2 in the pink and 5 in the stink. Huh? What a country. You got to drive on the wrong side of the road. What a fucking scumbag backwards country you from. Same with you, fucking England. Huh? And I'm fucking a quarter English. You gotta drive on the wrong side of the road. Fuck that shit. No one else does that except for those two fucking countries. Huh? Not even in Canada. And I don't even like Canada, but at least Canada, they drive on the right side of the road. Huh? You fucking want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with the Bergs? Huh? You want to fuck with the Bergs? We're talking about debtors' nations here. You talking about the history of Australia. You talking about a debtor's prison. You talking about the slimiest of the slimy got sent there to Australia. Okay, you're talking about a big island or a continent, whatever you want to call it. It's filled with a bunch of slimy slime balls. And that's the bottom line. The only people who are real people in Australia are the Aborigines. The people who live in the core of Australia. The people who have the fucking balls. They live in the core, not on the fucking perimeter like all you slime balls, like you, Slimy G. Because you don't have the fucking stones. You don't have the balls to live in the perimeter where it's even hotter than hotter. It's fucking hotter than hell. And you motherfuckers took these Aborigines and you hatoofed on them, brother. Just like in the Midnight Oil song. How can we sleep while our beds are burning? Bottom line is this. I only respect two natural-born Australians. Because you have to understand something here, folks. Everyone you think who's from Australia is not from Australia. Slimy G, not from Australia. From Belgium. Bon Scott from AC/DC. Not from Australia. From Scotland. Angus Young, Malcolm Young, AC/DC. Not from Australia. From Scotland. Olivia Newton-John. Not from Australia, from England. The Bee Gees, not from Australia, from the Isle of Man in the UK. You want to talk about a fucking man. You want to talk about a fucking man, Slimy G, who is actually from Australia. You're going to talk about Steve Irwin. Rest in peace. You're going to talk about the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin, who was born and raised in Australia. Unlike you, you fake Australian. Because all you motherfuckers who are from Australia are fucking fake Australians. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Steve Irwin was born and raised in Australia. Same with Paul Hogan. Crocodile Dundee. You want to go up against me, You want to go up against a fucking rock? You talking about fucking Crocodile Dundee, brother. Paul Hogan is born and raised in Australia. And I will take it a step further. You want to talk about a band who was actually born and raised in Australia? Because I don't care about shit. If you're not born and raised in that country, then you're not from that country. Slimy G is not from Australia. He's from Belgium. That's why he speaks Froggy. Okay? And that is the bottom line. You want to talk about a band who were born and raised in Australia? You talk about In Excess. You talk about Michael Hutchence. You puke. Unfortunately, Michael Hutchence was into some freaky, kinky sex, and he liked to choke himself with a fucking belt, and he choked himself out, and he died. But they were actually In Excess. That whole band, they were born and raised in Australia. You can't say that for any other fucking band, AC/DC from fucking the UK. Bee Gees, UK, all those fucking bands. Olivia Newton-John. You know what? Olivia Newton sucked my cock. Show your fucking love to the Bergs, Slimy G? Yeah. Show your fucking love to the Bergs, Because I tell it like it is. I tell it like it is. See, Slimy G doesn't like it. Then I tell it like it is. He thinks he can compete with me. He's wearing his Adidas little jumpsuits. And I've noticed you, Slimy G. Don't think I haven't noticed you. Because I saw you. First off, your whole accident was a fake, was a fraud. And you got a couple $1 million. What a fucking scumbag. You should be fucking turned in. You should be in prison right now. If this guy was really this disabled, how the hell would he be able to drive a rig again? He's driving a rig. You ain't disabled, Simon G. Yeah, you are disabled in your fucking mind, in your fucking brain. Your brain is fucking toast. And now you got a guy, Slimy G, who went from being a DJ, a wannabe DJ, and now he's walking around his little shack, wherever the fuck he lives, and he's looking up at a TV monitor wearing his Adidas sweatsuit. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. He's got these fake teeth. I got real teeth, Vinny G. I got real teeth. I know you got terrible teeth, Slimy G, because I've seen you. All half of your fucking teeth are missing. So now you got some fucking false teeth or veneers. You look like a fucking scumbag. You are ugly. I thought you were ugly before. You were fucking better looking when you were heavier. Now you look like shit. You lost weight and you got fake teeth and you're walking around with your Adidas sweatshirt on, looking up at a screen. What is your thing? I thought you were a DJ, huh? You ain't doing shit. Hey, Waffles, go fuck yourself, huh? You fucking scumbag. You don't fucking answer my fucking phone calls? Go fuck yourself. Waffles is probably the biggest scumbag in the history of the world out here. Waffles tries to get with Jill. You don't want to get with anybody. This guy is a fucking wife-beating mechanic. from Texas, okay? He's the biggest piece of shit in the history of fucking the bottom of YouTube. You can't trust this guy. You can't trust this motherfucker. You have a lot more in common with Waffles, Slimy G, than you think. He's a fucking scumbag just like you. You can't fucking lift weights like me. You trying to work out? You trying to work out with 15-pound weights? How's that working out for you, huh? How's that working out for you, Slimy G? How's that working out for you, huh? How's that working out for you, Slimy G? It ain't working out well. It ain't working out well for you, huh? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fuck. Who's that? Who's that? Luna, $2.99. I didn't know you were from fucking Australia. Luna's from fucking Australia? Luna? You're from fucking Australia? Luna? Are you talking about Luna? Luna Moon? Luna? I'm friends with you on fucking Twitter, right? I did 10,000 push-ups today. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you want French? You want French, Simon G? You want French? Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 10. Huh? You want Spanish, Stewie? Is that what you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is that what you want, huh? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, folks? Is that what you want? You think I'm a fucking pussy? You think I'm a pussy? Let me tell you something there, Slimy G. Let me tell you something there, Slimy G. Your fucking country is a joke. At least we have a sovereign nation. We're not beholden to England like you are. We fought the Revolutionary War. We fought the Revolutionary War. I want to see some thumbs ups. I want to see some thumbs ups right now, folks. I want to see some 55s. I want to see some thumbs ups. And the bottom line is this. I want to see him right now. We in America, we went up against the fucking Queen. We went up against England. In 1776, we fought the Revolutionary War. The people who came to America wanted a fresh start. And they got on those fucking ships. And they went from Europe and England all the way to the New World, America. And let me tell you something, brother. Waffles, you can't even spell. You're a fucking high school dropout. You're a loser, okay? Bottom line is this. We came to America because we wanted a better life for ourselves back in the late 1700s. And you talking about even the 1600s, back to Plymouth Rock in 1620, brother. We didn't want to be beholden to England. We wanted to form our own country. We came to America. And then eventually we had to have the Tea Party because the mothership, England, they still wanted a piece of our ass. They still wanted a piece, just like the mafia. And we said, we hatoof on you. And then they sent all their ships over here with the redcoats. And we fucking annihilated them and sent them back to fucking England with their fucking tails between their legs. What's up, MB? Je t'aime, Bibi. MB. Parlez-vous français? What's up, baby? We sent all your motherfuckers back to fucking England. And we created our new country here in America. That's why we have our own flag, Slimy G, with the stars and stripes. Every single star there. 50 stars, 50 states. Stars and stripes. Red, white, and blue. What do you have, huh? What do you have? What do you have? Huh? We hatoofed. We hatoofed on England. We gave them the royal boot. We gave them the royal birds. We gave them the royal hatoof on you. And we are a sovereign, independent nation. We're not part of the EU, like all you countries there in Europe. We're part of ourselves. And let me tell you something, Slimy G. Your fucking flag is covered with the Union Jack. And let me tell you something, all you Kiwis there in Australia, your flag is also covered in New Zealand. Your flag is also covered with the Union Jack of England. You are nothing but England's little bitch boys. And that's the bottom line, Slimy G, and you know it's true. What happened to you, Slimy G? Where's your $1, huh? Where's your $2? Yeah, you can't afford it anymore. Because you know I'm fucking speaking the truth. And JT knows what I'm talking about. Where are your super chats there, Slimy G? Did I upset you, Slimy G? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna put on your Adidas sweatpants and sweatshirt? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do, Slimy? Because you're not doing your fucking stupid fucking DJ anymore. DJ Slimy G is history. Rest in peace. You ain't doing shit anymore with your DJ because you've realized no one cared and you sucked. You're a terrible DJ. You're the worst DJ I ever heard in my whole fucking life. So now what are you doing? You're wearing Adidas fucking sweatpants, sweatsuit, and you think that you're like this, I don't know what the fuck you're doing now. What are you doing? What are you doing there, Slimy? You're fucking walking around with your fucking fake teeth. You're fucking getting high. You're getting high. We know you're getting high. And you live in Victoria, right? You live in fucking Australia, the province of Victoria, and the state, whatever. The bottom line is this. Marijuana is not even legal, so you're breaking the fucking law, okay? You're not like fucking JT or myself. You're not living in Washington State where everything's legal. You're fucking living a lie, right? You're fucking breaking the law. That's what you're doing, Slimy G. And you gave up. You gave up on this whole DJ career. And now you just got a fake teeth career. JT doesn't own me. No one owns me. What are you talking about? What brand should I wear tonight? Well, you know what, Slimy G? You should show me some fucking love. Huh? You got no fucking job. You got no fucking content. All you got is hanging out in front of your fucking TV and you walk around high as a kite on cocaine, alcohol, and marijuana and methamphetamine with your fake teeth and your fucking Adidas, and you look like a fucking scumbag. You look like a piece of shit. I'd rather see you there behind there doing your little DJ shit. You're not even doing that anymore. Now, you know what, Slimy G? You're getting a royal timeout until you can show some love like a real man. So who's going to pay their taxes? Pay your taxes, folks. Pay your fucking taxes right now. Yep. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. You're living off your fucking wife's fucking parents, Nick. You don't have a job. You guys live in a fucking house that's paid for by your wife's parents. So show me some love there, Nick. Stop pretending you have 15 jobs. You don't have any jobs. All you do is play fucking computer games. You're a fucking loser. You're a loser. So just show some love. That's okay if you're a loser. I don't put losers down, but you are a loser. You and your wife are both losers. Okay? You and your wife are both losers. You're living in a house that's paid for by your wife's fucking mommy and daddy. So you guys are both fucking losers. Okay? And that's, you have no money. You have no money. You have no money. You have no money. It's all your fucking wife's money. Okay? You got shit. You don't have shit. All right. You're getting the roll of fucking Hatoof on you. Timeout. Nick Network News. A guy who was born 1988, just like his little fucking slob of a wife, Jesse. 1988. You're talking about folks who are 32 years old. They don't have a pot to piss in. They live off of fucking Jesse's parents that pay for their fucking house that they live in. Okay? And they're probably, Jesse and Nick are both collecting food stamps, all the shit. I bet they're not even married, folks. I bet they're not even married. You know what? Because when you're not married in America, you can get a lot more government goodies. I bet they're not even fucking married. Okay? That's the bottom line. So the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. I want to see some love here, folks. You talking to a man. You talking to a man. I don't need to cover my arms in tattoos like you, Slimy G. I don't need to cover my arms in tattoos like you, Slimy G, a man who's going through a midlife crisis. Huh? What a man. You're such a great man, Slimy G. Okay? I was married and I was divorced, but I was only married for fucking 3 years. And we didn't have any kids. You had fucking 4 fucking daughters. Okay? You got fucking grandkids. So you should have stayed married, but you couldn't because you're a pervert. If you're going to have kids, you stay married. Okay? If you're going to be like the Bergs, you're married for a couple of years, you know, you go in, you go out. Just like you go in a pool. You dip in, you dip out. But you, Slimy G, and you couldn't even have a Joey. All of your kid, all your daughter, everything you had and from your sperm were Sheila's. Huh? So that just proves to me, Slimy G, that you're not a real man. You couldn't even give your wife a boy, a masculine sperm. Every single sperm out of your fucking penis, Slimy G, was a feminine sperm, a Sheila. You had 0 Joeys. That just proves to me that you were a cuck and a fucking scumbag and a fucking faggot. Having 1 daughter, 2 daughters, 3 daughters, 4 daughters, okay? And you know what? You are smart that you fucking stopped at 4, because I guarantee the 5th one would have been a daughter, the 6th one would have been a daughter, because you cannot fucking have any fucking super sperm and have a male, a Joey. Everything you have, we're all Sheilas. We're all little fucking Sheilas. We're all little girly girls. So you're talking about a man here, folks, whose sperm is fucking corrupted. You're talking about a man here, folks, who couldn't even give his wife a boy. No wonder why you got divorced. You had 4 daughters and your fucking bitching wife bitching at you. So you got 5 fucking Sheilas against you, a pervert. The 4 horsemen, you're sitting there with your wife in your fucking house. You got your fucking underwear to your knees, and you're jerking off watching a bunch of American girls in the 4 horsemen. I don't blame her. And I hope that she took you to the bank, brother. Because you know you made a lot of money off that fake fucking accident. Okay? You made a lot of money off that fake fucking accident. Okay? You were never fucking damaged or hurt by that accident. If you were, then why are you still fucking going on jobs? Huh, Slimy G? If you really were hurt, you wouldn't be going on jobs. You are a fucking cuck. That's what you are. Any man who fucks his wife 4 times and every kid is a fucking woman, girl, that means you're a fucking girl. No wonder why you're going through a midlife crisis. You got tattoos all up and down your arms. You got a fucking nose ring. You got rings all up and down your ears. You are a scumbag. You're a little Sheila. That's what you are. You're a fucking scumbag, Slimy G. You tried to make it as a fucking DJ. You ain't no fucking DJ. I'm a fucking DJ. You're a scumbag, Slimy G. You can't do shit. And that goes for you, Nick, the racist. You and your fucking whore wife. Huh? You guys aren't living on your own. Her fucking parents are paying for your fucking rent. You just sit there all day, Nick, and come on here and fucking slam people, and you fucking play video games. Well, then show some love there, Vinny. You're having a good time, show some fucking love. If not, then go fuck yourself. If you can't show any love, then go fuck yourself. I'm going to divorce you also. You're talking about a man. You're talking about a man from Belgium who can't even give his wife a Joey, who can't even give his wife a male. He had 4 fucking daughters. Really? Wow. What a loser. What a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser, dude. Really? So all your sperm, Slimy G, so all your sperm was feminine sperm. Because you had 4 fucking kids. You didn't have any twins. They were all daughters. So you couldn't even have a fucking son. Wow. You couldn't even have a fucking son. If I were you, I'd jump off a bridge. What a fucking loser, folks. This guy here, Slimy G, is such a fucking cuck and a fucking homosexual that every single kid he had from his ex-wife, they were all girls. He didn't have any fucking machismo. He couldn't fucking have... What man wants to have a fucking girl? A man wants to have a fucking boy. Yep. What a loser. Wow. You really are a loser, dude. I mean, you truly are a fucking loser. A capital L loser. I can understand, okay, your first kid's a fucking girl, Sheila. Okay, I get it. Your second kid's a girl. But every single fucking kid you ever had was a fucking girl. What a loser. No fucking machismo. You got no fucking dominant sperm in your fucking body. That's why he's a fucking froggy from fucking Belgium. He's a fucking little beta boy. He couldn't give his wife a boy. He gave his wife 4 daughters. What a fucking loser. Oh my God. What a fucking loser this guy is. What a loser. Oh my God. What a loser. He wasn't man enough. He wasn't man enough, folks. He didn't have arms like this. He wasn't man enough to give his wife a masculine child. He gave his fucking wife 4 fucking daughters. What a loser. What a fucking loser. A loser. Slimy G is a loser. Loser. What a fucking loser, folks. Daughter. 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 No wonder why your wife fucking left it. She wanted a fucking boy. Everything that came out of you was fucking feminine. No wonder why you got fucking a ring in your fucking nose, rings all up your fucking ears. You're fucking sleeving yourself at age 55. You fucking loser. You know what? I guarantee you, if the Bergs had one fucking night with your wife, I'd give her fucking twins and they'd both be boys. You're a bitch. You're a little bitch. You're a little bitch. What a little bitch. What a little bitch. What a little bitch. Okay, folks, show your love to the Bergs. Show your love to the Bergs. Show your love to the Bergs, folks. Vinny G, you are a feminine man. No wonder why every single kid you gave your ex-wife was a female. Because you don't have any testosterone in your body. You don't have any machismo in your body. Every single kid you gave your wife was a fucking female. You couldn't even give your wife one little boy. You couldn't do that, could you? Because you know what, Slimy G? Deep down inside, you ain't a fucking man. You're just a slimy fucking slime ball man trapped inside a woman's body. A woman trapped inside a man's body. You have more in common with fucking Hosey. You got more in common with all these freaks. You couldn't even give your fucking wife a fucking boy. Who the fuck wants to have 4 daughters and the bitchin' wife? I don't blame you for getting divorced. You got 5 girls, 5 women coming up against you. I don't blame you. I would have gotten divorced also. But it would never happen with me because I got fucking machismo. I got testosterone. And I would have had a bunch of boys and girls. Bergie boys and Bergettes. But you couldn't do that, could you, Slimy G? You couldn't do that. And let me tell you something, Goldie Con. You're right. Vinny is living off, you're living off of fucking Australians' money. With your fake fucking accent. Oh, I'm so disabled. I'm so disabled, Australian government. You got all this money. $3 million. I heard. $3 million. No wonder why your wife divorced you. She got half of it. I hope she got a lot more than that. The bottom line is this. Oh, you're so disabled, Slimy G. If you're so disabled, why are you still driving a rig? Why are you still working? I thought you couldn't even leave the house. I thought you couldn't even do anything. You're a fraud. Your whole country is a fraud. You're a piece of shit. Everyone in Australia is a piece of shit. Fuck you. Show me some love. I want to see some love right now. I want to see some love right fucking now. Okay? Goldie Con, I want to see some love. Butterfly Breezes. Because let me tell you something there, Slimy G. You are not a man. You're a little bitch boy. Having 4 daughters in a row. You know what? You probably needed the Bergs to slide in. I would have given your fucking ex-wife several Bergie boys. Because I got fucking dominant sperm. Because you looking at a man. You looking at the Bergie boy. I would have given your wife many boys. Not you. Not you, little beta boy. Huh? You're more of a beta boy than Elvis is. And And that's the bottom line, folks. Okay, folks, I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow.